Hi there, it's Top Joy Team again. I understand that sometimes it could be very frustrating setting up the custom email sender, setting up the custom sending domain. Do not know exactly what the DNS record is and how to set it up, where to input it, and sometimes even the custom names to be make you struggle. So I want to make this video to make the process much easier, and you can just watch the video, do the following steps, and know exactly what you're heading for. Alright, so let's just begin with the simpler option. You can just go to the custom email sender, you fill in your personal email. It can be a business email, but for now I'm going to give you an email with the personal email and give you a name, and going to hit the send verification email and go to your inbox and check for the email. In your email you can see that you have this Joy verification confirmation email, and you open it, you click on this verify your email, so it lets us know that it is the real inbox, so it can only send with the real inbox with better deliverability. And you can reload the sender status, and once you're done you click on and save. Once verified, you can go to your notification, choose the notifications you want, and click on the send test. I'm going to fill in my email. Alright, we see the email now. You click on it, you can see that it's sent from thomas.share@gmail.com, and it's sent via our domain send.avida.io, and you can see that some of this email may be marked as spam because you're sending via personal email, so it's very likely that it's going to be hit the spam box. But if you already have history of sending and have a lot of customers open with your personal email, you can use it, but we strongly recommend not to. So this to just show you how that you can just verify and use the sender address. For example, your personal email, it can be your business email, but if you fill in your business email, it will take more effort with the SPF record. And next I'm going to show you how to do it. Next I'm going to fill in my business email. This email is the thomas@canyondomestic.store, and I'm going to have his name, and we'll hit the certification email. So I open my inbox and see that I have a Joy email confirmation here, and I click on verify email again. Once done, you can see that you can reload it, and you have the verify badge as well, and turn on the sender and hit the save. With your business email verified, you can just send a test email, but it's not going to work anyway, because in the guide we mentioned that you need to set up an SPF record along with the DMAC. So first you need to set up an SPF, like simple brute things, allowing us can send on behalf of your domain. So when you do this, it's not going to hit the inbox. You can try many times, but it's not going to hit the inbox. It's not going to hit the spam box as well, and you can just reload it, it's not going to hit that. So you need to open up your DNS. So I'm using GoDaddy right now, and when I open this, I buy this the domain. This is my default DMAC. So my DMAC policy is reject, and I have this simple proofing SPF record over here. It's allowing me to send using Outlook and some google.com, sort of like that. So in order to do this, I have to add the mailgun, include the mailgun.org over here, and I just open this. I go over here and just include this into my SPF. So you can just add in the first or add in the last one. It's okay. Once you do it, you allow any others sending from mailgun.org to send on your behalf. But the thing is, it's not going to hit that either if you do not change your DMAC, because with the simple sender option, we are just sending emails on your behalf, send via our domain send.avida.io. So the thing is, if you have the policy reject, so what the DMAC do? DMAC would check if the sending domain, and which is the avida.io, and your domain, which is canyondomestic.com in this store in this case, it's not going to match, because it's not from the same domain. So the thing is going to reject it. So you cannot send it. So if you can change, or you already have a some app like Klaviyo, they do have you to send via the share domain to get a very good reputation, but maybe you do not have a DMAX, so you can just still use it, but you have to bring your own domain for the better deliverability. So thing is that, so I can just test showing that if you do have a policy to none, it's going to work anyway. So when I update it, it may take some time to reflect as well. Okay, so I go back and just send the email again. For the first time, it will take quite a while, so you can see the email, and you click on this, and you can see that this is the sender. This is Thomas at Canyon Domestic Art Store, and we have it sent via send.av.io. So it's a very simple spoofing, and you can just do. So we can send on your behalf, and our send domain, you can see that it's different from the personal email. It's going to hit your inbox easily, and it's no ban over here, and you can easily hit your inbox. But it depends. Now the send domain send.av.io, we have a lot of apps. We send a lot of email, customer interact with a lot, and we have a good reputation. But the thing is, if your domain, if your sender, in this case, this email, have been spamming customer with things that they do not want and they mark it as spam, you're not going to get the good reputation over the outstanding domain. So your sender is very important. If you're just starting out and use our send.av.io domain to send, is going to be great. So I think that's it. So this is a very simple spoofing, and remember that your DMAC is very important, your SPF record is very important. You need to have to get it right, but you already have a trick like reject policy for your DMAC, so you should not do it, do not change it to none. Maybe some app providers tell you to do so, but do not do it, because that I mentioned, anyone who register a Mailgun account, like, I know it's take a lot of effort, but if they register a Mailgun account and just place your email address in the form address, and you just send it on your behalf. But you can still have your DMAC set up like this. You can still see this in every DMAC. It has mail to DMAC on secure.net, or you can change your personal email. You can still know that anyone is trying to send on behalf of you. You can still know it, but the thing is, you should not do it. You should monitor it. You should have to set a strict policy, so this will be the best way. So next thing we're going to do is that we're going to get to the custom setting domain, in which you can just responsible with your sending reputation, and you can just control your email deliverability in the best way, and improve your brand trust. So doing this will take you quite an effort with the DNS, but with this video I hope that it will take you less time to do it. So I'm going to add email, and I'm going to have like a subdomain and root domain. So in this case I have my domain here, and I'm going to add it. I'm going to have, you can have rewards or loyalty. It can be both of it and either of it, or you can just have send, marketing, but I recommend using the reward. So I'm going to add in the domain. So once you have the domain, you have a DNS setup guide, and you can just copy all of this to your DNS account. So I'm going to do it right now, show you how to do it. Okay, I'm going to have a SPF record. So the SPF record is the simple proofing. It's the same as the previous one, but this is for the subdomain. So why the subdomain? Because if you hit like have a bad reputation sending your email, it's going to be just your subdomain, not your root domain. If you have a root domain, into get a lot of problems. You get ugly in a hurry. So okay, I'm going to do it quickly. Okay, actually I can just do it with two screen most of the time, but let me just show you. So let me just add many in a row. So simple proofing, so allow you to send via mailgun. So next thing is the key. The key is the like the signature on the email. So go here. Alright, once done, just save all the record. You go back to your app, close it, and hit the verify button. It may take some time to actually verify all the record. You can hit it for a couple of times. Alright, so once the domain is verified, you can just add any domain, I mean every sender under that domain like this, and you can just verify it straight away. But because I already have it, so I'm going to change like Tom or what it is, and just send a verification email and verify automatically. But I'm going to go back to the Thomas email. Alright, once we load the page, you can see that the sender is still the same, and you hit the send. You can see that the new email, it has been sent and signed by the Reward Store, Kenyan Domestic Store, and this is how you can send to a custom sending domain. And with this, your reputation, you can choose like domain, a sender, score domain, and you can just look up your sending score by filling your domain like this. And you can be responsible for your sending reputation as well. And it should be like words. Those take time to reflect. Alright, besides the custom sending domain, another option is to use the MSTP. You can use many services like Amazon AES, and you can just turn it on. So when you do the custom MSTP, it will override all the sending option, even the sending domain. So because the MSTP is the most like intimate option for you to use. So I'm just going to give you a demo, like exactly what to fill in the box, because I'm not really sure the SES account, and I'm going to go to use the Mailtrap. It's just for demo. It's just like the sandbox testing. So I'm going to have this, and I'm going to test in the password, filling it, verify config, and just send. Alright, so you can see that we have the emails and just sent. So I think that's how with SMTP. It's quite simple. You have to just define the correct port, the correct host, authentication method, username, password to fill them in, save, and if you send via the SMTP, you will be responsible for your IP, your reputation, your address, all of it. It got to be with your email service provider, but this is quite a good way, but it's going to cost you more because you have to spend your own money running the system and running the MSP account. So I think that's it. I hope that the video helps you guys understand what is it, how to step by step, what's the thing that happened if on the way to verify your email sender, what could be the problem, what could be the problem with SPF, the DMAC, and why you need the sending domain, and why you need an MSTP, that we answer all of that. And it's a very long video, and I hope that you this helped, and thank you a lot for your time watching this.